But we're going to be looking at the foundations of effective management. Effective management. Previously, I said that a lot of leaders know how to manage, but a lot of managers don't know how to lead. So it is very important that every leader must know how to manage, an organization, a group of people, finances, resources, and so many other things. So effective management refers to the ability to efficiently and successfully coordinate and oversee the activities of individuals or teams within an organization to achieve predetermined goals and objectives. So I continue to write in my book that it involves utilizing various skills. When you are managing an organization, a company, you must involve utilizing various skills, techniques, and strategies to optimize resources. And that is what will enhance productivity and foster a positive work environment. In the quest of managing people or a company or a project, there are strategies that you must use as a leader to manage that particular project. There are skills that you will need from other people. There are techniques. There are resources that you will need to enable you to be productive, to enable you to be innovative and creative. And it is these various factors that will help to bring a success in that particular company or organization. Now, the effective management that you are able to have has various elements. And I want us to look at these various elements. Number one is planning. Planning is one of the keys that helps effective management. If you are a leader and you want to do well in managing people, companies, and organizations, you must understand planning and you must have a good plan. So managers must set clear goals, establish strategies, and develop action plans to guide their team. So these are the things that will help to develop the team to bring success. Setting clear goals, bringing out strategies, and then also writing out plans, actionable plans, practical steps that you want to use to guide the employees or the team to achieve that particular goal. So you must learn how to plan. Planning is one of the key elements to effective management. So this also involves analyzing current situations, identifying potential obstacles, and determining the necessary resources. So every leader should understand that there are techniques or technicalities to managing every organization. So you must analyze the current situation. Don't be a leader who just listens to anything you hear. You must be able to analyze the situation, the problem, the challenge. And that is what will let you know the obstacles. And when you know the obstacles, you will know the particular resources or the necessary resources to be used to handle that particular situation. So planning is number one key element to effective management. Number two is organizing. Organizing. So managers need to structure tasks. You must know how to properly structure duties, task assignments, and allocate resources, and also assign responsibilities to ensure that the work is carried out successfully. So this can include creating a structure, defining roles and responsibilities for the people who work with you or for you. And you must also learn how to establish communication channels to you, because not everybody may be able to come and tell you what is happening whilst they are on their assignment. So you must structure communication channels. You must define each person's roles and their responsibilities, who they are accountable to, who they answer to, who they communicate to. And you see that this will foster a good and effective management system. Number three is leading. Leading. You must lead. Effective managers inspire and motivate their teams to achieve their best performance. So you must inspire your team. You must help them. You must motivate them to be able to achieve their best performance. There are people who have potentials and they can do better. All they need is a little motivation. All they need is a little inspiration. Many people don't do well in their career and their professions because of little motivation or no motivation. Are you getting it? So, as a leader, you must provide guidance, support, and feedback, and also encourage collaboration and teamwork. When you're managing people, you must always encourage teamwork, collaboration, because leadership involves effective communication, decision making, and problem solving skills. And these skills is not in only one person, it's in everybody. So when two heads, three heads, four heads come together, they will be able to achieve more. When there's proper communication, decision making becomes easier because everybody contributes. Everybody contributes to problem solving, to productivity, and to hard work that will bring a lot of results. The next one is the element of controlling. The element of controlling. Many managers must learn how to monitor progress. As a leader, you must learn how to monitor progress. You must have control over the system that you have set. You must evaluate performance and make necessary adjustments to ensure that goals are being met. So you must have control of the system, you must have control of the activities and everything that is going on, performances, those who are doing well, those who are not doing well. If you have to change roles, you change roles. If you have to change responsibilities for people, you change them so that you'll be able to achieve the goal that you have set. So this involves setting performance standards. There must be standards that you set that will measure outcomes, performances, and you must implement corrective actions when they are needed. When you see that a leader or somebody who works for you or with you is not performing, You as a leader must know how to do what? Switch rules. You must learn how to do what? Set standards for performance. And you will use that to guide them to perform, to achieve results. And if somebody is not performing, you can change their roles, their responsibilities, and bring in somebody who is more capable. So you must have control of the system. You must have control of the activities. The next one is decision making. Key element to effective management, decision making. So leaders are responsible for making informed decisions based on available information and analysis. That is why a leader must always be somebody who learns and has informations, because these informations are what will help you to make decisions, to take decisions. So they must consider various factors and also weigh alternatives to choose the most appropriate course of action. So every leader must be up and learning, must always be advanced in knowledge, must learn how to analyze situations, problems, challenges, in order to have the right information to take decision that will bring a good result. The next one is communication. Effective managers possess strong communication skills, both in conveying information and actively listening to their team members. Communication is very key to having a successful project fulfilled. Because if there's no proper communication among the team, everybody will do what they like. And if somebody is not aligned to the purpose, you will not know. Are you getting it? So effective managers, they possess strong communication skills, both in conveying information and actively listening to their team members. Clear and open communication fosters understanding. Whenever there is clear and open communication, there is understanding, there is collaboration, and there is trust within the organization. So trust does not come by just looking for it or by just asking for it. Trust comes when there is proper collaboration. Trust comes when there is proper communication. It is this collaboration and communication that will bring an understanding among the team. And it is this understanding that will make people begin to trust each other. So as a leader, it is your responsibility to make sure that there is proper communication among your team, proper communication among the people you are leading. It is very, very important. Very important. So the last one is adaptability. Adaptability. Managers or leaders need to be flexible and adaptable in response to changing circumstances. You must be flexible and adaptable in response to changing circumstances. You should be able to anticipate and address challenges, embrace innovation, and adjust strategies as needed. Many people are not advanced, and because of that, they are not innovative enough. But as a leader, you must learn how to embrace innovation. Otherwise, you will be lacking behind. You will be lacking behind. You will be lacking behind. So, I want us to look at setting clear goals and objectives. how to set clear goals and objectives. Setting clear goals and objectives is crucial for personal and professional success. Without a goal, there is no template that will guide your life to achieve anything. What did I say? Without a goal, there is no template to guide you to achieve anything in life. So it is very important that every leader and every person who has a purpose, who has a destination in life, must be able to set clear goals and objectives for their life. Because that is what will help you to succeed, both your professional and your personal life. So I'm going to teach you steps to help you to achieve or to establish clear goals and objectives for your life. Number one, you must understand or identify your priorities. You must identify your priorities. What does it mean? It means that you determine what is most important to you and what you want to achieve. So, what is most important to you and what you want to achieve is your priority. So, you must identify it. It's not everything that is your priority. There are certain people, their priority in life is not to build a house. Their priority in life is not to rise up in position. Some people, their priority in life is just to travel. Some people's priority in life is just to make money and have fun. So you must determine what is most important to you and what you want to achieve in life. So this could be related to your career, your relationship, your health, your personal growth, or any other area of your life. Any other area of your life. So you must determine which particular goal you want to set. That is very important to you. If it is relationship, if it is business, finance, your health, your career, your personal growth. You know, there are so many people who want to have enough education, do their masters, their PhD, you know, and then they begin to occupy high political positions. So such a person can have education or achieving a PhD or masters as their priority. For example, someone who may want to do business and want to become rich may prioritize starting businesses that will bring more money. So this becomes a goal. This becomes something that is very important in your life that you will prioritize. Now, this is the first stage to achieving your goals or to setting your goals. Identify your priorities. Number two, make your goals specific. You need to be specific with your goals. You need to be specific with your goals. What do we mean by that? You must clearly define what you want to accomplish. You must be specific with what you want to accomplish. Someone wants to become the president of Ghana. Another person may want to become the richest man in Ghana. Another person may say, I want to, do a beauty pageant and become Ghana's most beautiful. Someone may also say, I want to be the person who employs the highest number of people. These are all specific goals. And I believe that each one of you here have your specific goals you want to achieve. And some of you is traveling, some of you is business, some of you is ministry, some of you is marriage, some of you is money. So when you are able to define the specific goals, it helps you to accomplish it. Instead of setting a vague goal, like for example, get in shape. There are some people, they just want to get in shape. You must specify a measurable objective like losing a particular pound. So instead of saying you want to get in shape, maybe the goal will be that, okay, well, I want to lose 10 pounds in about 3 months, or in about 2 months, or 1 month, or I want to run a 5K race by the end of the year, or you want to maybe have your own business by the end of the year. So this becomes a specific goal you are setting. Or maybe by the year 2026 June, I want to travel out of the country. It becomes a specific goal that you are setting. Are you getting it? If you are getting it, let me know you are getting it. So the next one is to set realistic and achievable goals. So I said number one is to do what? Identify your priorities. When you identify your priorities, number two, you do what? You make your goals specific. You must be specific with your goals. Number three, you must set realistic and achievable goals. You know, there are certain goals that is very difficult to achieve. It can take a year to achieve, 2 years to achieve. Like for example, maybe you say, I want to become a billionaire in 1 year. It's almost impossible to become a billionaire in 1 year, though anything can happen for that to happen. So despite your goals or how big your goals are, you may have to take realistic actions or realistic goals that you know you can achieve in a particular time or in a particular period that will not put so much pressure on you, that will not put so much headache on you. So you need to ensure that your goals are attainable within a reasonable time frame. If it is 1 year, take your time, 1 year, achieve it. If it is 6 months, take your time and achieve it in 6 months. If it is 1 week, take your time and achieve it. Don't put too much pressure on you. Because setting unrealistic goals can lead to frustration. And it can lead to disappointment when you are unable to achieve it. So you need to break down goals into smaller and manageable steps to make them become more achievable. So if your goal is to travel, for example, in 2026, you need to break down the steps. For example, we all understand and know that to travel, you need to have your passport. So what do? Maybe in the next 1 month, I want to have my passport. Then you execute it and you achieve it. You also know that you need to have a traveling experience. So maybe you want to travel to 1 or 2 other countries. So you achieve it in the next 2-3 months. Then you know that you need to get a visa to travel. So what do? In the next 1 month, 2 months, I am going to apply for my visa. And you see that within that 6 months or 1 year, you have been able to achieve it. But if you want to put everything on you, sometimes you can be frustrated. And what maybe you want to spend 1 year to achieve can end up spending 2-3 years to achieve. Are you getting it? So learn how to break some of your goals into smaller steps and manageable steps, achievable steps. Number three, you need to make your goals measurable. Make your goals measurable. What does it mean? It means you need to establish criteria to track your progress. You must have criteria that will track your progress. After every 1 week, what have I been able to achieve? And you need to determine when you have achieved your goals. So you must have maybe periods where you want to achieve these particular goals, and when the period is due, you begin to analyze and to determine whether you have been able to achieve it or not, and it will really help you. This could involve specific targets, such as saving a certain amount of money each month or completing a certain number of tasks within a given time frame. Yes. So in the process of achieving some of these smaller goals, it can help you to save, it can help you to prepare, it can help you to take actions within a time frame that will help you. Are you getting it? The next one is to set deadlines. When you want to set goals for your life and your career, the next one is to set deadlines. That is to assign a time frame or a timeline to each goal to create a sense of urgency and keep yourself accountable. So just as I said, maybe you want to achieve all these things in 3 months. So you give yourself 3 months. You want to achieve everything in 6 months. You give yourself 6 months. That is your deadline. That is your time frame, your timeline. Because deadlines will help you to stay focused and motivated. You know, sometimes you need to bring pressure on yourself to be able to advance. I can say with confidence that most of the time we grow and advance under pressure. When you are very comfortable and nothing is pressuring you, sometimes you become so relaxed. You become so relaxed that there are things you need to do that you don't do them. But when there is pressure, it pushes you or it motivates you to do something. And within some period of time, you realize that you've done things that under normal circumstances or in normal times you wouldn't achieve. And I know most of you have experienced this many times and you can attest to it. That sometimes when there is pressure, you get to do things that you even never thought you could do. Or maybe you've been waiting to do something, but because you are comfortable, you don't achieve it, you don't do it. But because you set a deadline and it puts pressure on you, you begin to do it. You begin to do it because you know that the deadline is just around the corner. The next one is to write down your goals. Write down your goals. Whatever you want to do, write it down. If you want to do a degree, a course, write it down. If you want to do a business, write it down. Anything you want to achieve, whatever goal that you have, you must put those goals into writing and make them tangible and increase your commitment to achieving them. When you write it down, it helps you to increase your commitment to it. So you can create a list or use a goal setting app. There are certain apps on Google Play Store, Google, that you can get to help you to set your goals, or a journal to keep track of your objectives. So everybody here, try and have a book or an app that can help you to write down all your goals in life. You may not know all of them now, but it's a journey. So the ones that you have now, you can write them. You can pen them. As time goes on, you add to it, you increase it. One thing about ideas is that they are not formed in a day. It can take months, years for an idea to be fully formed. So don't be too much in a hurry, but write something down. Write something down. If there's anything I want to motivate you tonight, is to write your goals down, your visions, your dreams down. Write them down. Maybe right from here, you can go and do that. So the next one is to break your goals into actionable steps. That is, divide your goals into smaller actionable steps. This will make them less overwhelming and easier to tackle. So every goal that you have, you must break them down. Are you getting it? You must focus on one step at a time. You don't do everything at once. You don't achieve everything at once. You must put them step by step. The first thing I'm going to do is this. The second thing I'm going to do is this. The third thing I'm going to do is this. And you follow it. And you must also learn how to celebrate your progress along the way. When you celebrate your progress, it motivates you to keep going. It motivates you to do what? To keep going. Now, the last one is to review and adjust regularly. You must review and adjust your goals regularly. So you must regularly review your goals and assess your progress. Whether you are adding some to it, you are removing some from it, or you track where you have gotten to. If necessary, you can make adjustments to your strategies. Are you getting it? So goal setting and objective can really help you to achieve a lot in life, in your professional and your personal life. Many people do well in life because of the goals they set. No matter how rich you want to become, if you don't write down actionable steps to become rich, you will only live in fantasy and you will live in your head. Because everything that you will achieve, it takes steps to get there. It's a journey. Even people who are rich, they still try to go on the path of what? Making sure that their wealth remains. It's not just about having money, but it's about also letting that money work for you and for the money to remain in your life, in your business, in your finances, and everything. So setting goals is very, very essential to every progress and success in life. To every progress and success in life. Now let's look at developing a compelling vision and mission. You need to have a vision for your life. You need to have a mission for your life. Your mission is what will help you to achieve your vision, to fulfill your vision. So developing a compelling vision and mission is important for any organization or individual looking to define their purpose and direction. If you want to define your purpose and your direction, then you must develop your vision and your mission. Nobody fulfilled or defined their purpose without having a vision. He said the future you cannot picture, you can't feature in it. If you don't know where you are going tomorrow, how will you know how to get there? You will not know how to get there. If you don't know what you want to become in future, you will not know what to do. That is why a lot of people who are confused about life, they remain stagnant. They don't move on in life because they don't have any vision. They don't have any mission. They are just there. So I want to give you steps to help you to create compelling vision. And as soon as this Zoom goes off, kindly join again. All right. I'll put the link in the group again. The Zoom is about to just go off. Then we continue with developing a compelling vision and mission. I hope you are getting it so far. You are welcome. Money, you are welcome. Kennedy, you are welcome. Isaac, you are welcome for joining us today. Stephen, you are welcome. God bless you. Gladys.